Hi, former government auditor here to clear up some misconceptions about DOGE, or the Department of Government Efficiency. Despite its name, DOGE is not a governmental department. Elon Musk is not a government appointee, he holds no office, and him gaining access to your personal information, which he has done, is a crime. It's like several felonies. Doesn't matter how he's going to use it, it's still unbelievably illegal. Second, what he's doing is not an audit. Audits are investigations that seek to answer very narrow questions. People performing the audits don't actually have the power to implement their own suggestions. That would be considered a conflict of interest. I've literally written recommendations for legislatures, and it would be corrupt for me to go in and implement my own suggestions. While you don't have to have a certification in order to be an auditor, if I did seek certification and I did that, they would revoke my certification. There is a reason why Elon Musk is choosing kids between the ages of 19 to 24 years old for his DOGE task force. Actual auditing is a real skill that takes many years to learn. They don't know what controls to put in place on data in order to make sure it's safe. They don't know how illegal what they're being asked to do is, and that's on purpose. Of course, those kids are adults. Every one of them is a complicit true believer. But if one of them grows a conscience, they're not going to have the backbone or the wisdom to know how to say no. Last, the legislature is the one who is supposed to have control of the budget. We used to have something called the line item veto, where the president could go line by line in the budget and strike out anything he didn't like. That was ruled unconstitutional way back in the Clinton administration. I've seen people say, why do you oppose a government audit? I don't. I was a government auditor. Almost every agency has an internal audit shop. Additionally, the agencies audit one another, and there is an entire agency called the Government Accountability Office who audits the other agencies. The government is constantly auditing itself. Have I ever seen government inefficiency? Absolutely. When I audited Medicare and Medicaid, we often wrote insurance companies checks larger than they were entitled to because they would go above our heads to Republicans and throw a fit if we said no. If you want to know what corruption looks like, I'm hearing tell that disabled veterans haven't gotten paid for a month. Musk is going on social media declaring that he's ended the Department of Education. Your tax dollars paid for that. I've heard liberals telling you to panic less, like, don't worry, the courts are taking care of this. I don't know that the Republicans are going to obey the courts. Take it from me, ex-government auditor, this is all way worse than you think.